It's Yours Radio Live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning, Ryan Banks at night. Donni-Oh, J-Mo.
Yes, indeed, man. I think we got one of the most prolific brothers that I can think of. One of the pioneers of hip hop on the line with. And who's that, Donni-Oh?
Listen, when it comes to hip hop, first of all, we got the bed underneath. Listen to this right here. When you hear that, that's legendary right there.
Facts.
So you got to understand what's going on right now. When we talk about the Mount Rushmore of hip hop, this good brother is on the Mount Rushmore.
That's fact.
Kool Herc.
You can't talk about Africa Bambaataa without saying this brother's name.
Busy B.
Facts.
The legend. Busy B, welcome to the show, good brother.
Hey, man, how y'all doing, man? What's going on?
Man, everything good, man. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm working. I'm doing what I got shows lined up. I got new songs out. I'm just trying to keep the culture alive, man.
No doubt, no doubt. And you definitely, man, you definitely one of the pioneers we mentioned earlier. A lot of the young cats are not familiar with Wild Style. They're not familiar.
Right.
They're not familiar with the battle with Kool Mo D.
We on our 35th anniversary right now. We continue on. If you're in the New York area on November the 30th, we'll be at SOB still celebrating the Wild Style with Charlie A. Hearn, Fat Five Freddy, the Cold Crush Brothers, the Grand Wizard Theodore. You'll see everybody. And then I'm going to be performing live with my band, doing all the classic hits, doing all the stuff. Y'all should come on out, hang out, celebrate the Wild Style, because, we've been doing that. Movie came out in 1981. It's the first hip-hop original classic movie, because at the end of the day, there was no actors. Everybody played who they were. If it was me, I played me. Cold Crush played the Cold Crush, JDL, AD, KG, Grandmaster Cash, Tony Tone, Charlie Chase. If it was Theodore, Kevy Kev, Robbie Rob. Everybody was authentic. Nobody played a role for nobody to look like them or do that. It was authentic. Then you had the Beat Streets. Then you had all the other stuff coming up after. But the Wild Style set off the pattern, and I was just happy and proud to be part of that as being hip hop's first solo MC. So
definitely, and again that was the first hip hop introduction for a lot of people for the hip hop culture. A lot of people may have heard Sugar Hill and they might have heard some of the older songs, but the culture, we talk about the graffiti, the breakdancing, the MCing, how you rock a crowd. Talk about that.
All five elements of the culture. You got breakdancing, graffiti writing, beatboxing, DJing, and then the MCing. And as today, they took out a lot of our stuff. They took out a lot of the beatboxing. They took out the DJ period. They took out the graffiti writers, but then there's no place on the planet that you can't go and don't see our work. You see graffiti on the walls everywhere. You got beatboxers all over. Besides Dougie Fresh, and you got your Rozels, you got your Shoto Khans, you got a lot of beatboxers and the guys that's doing musical with their own mouth. Then you got the DJs, man. Most of the DJs from back in our time are producers now. Some of them top-notch producers. Right. But at the end of the day, the shine for the DJ is gone, and then that's what we try to keep. What I try to keep in my culture, and then for the breakdancers. The breakdancers only got their own limited now. If you don't see a breakdancing coalition going on, then you won't even see it. These new videos now, they done took out the breakdancers. All this rap stuff, you don't see a breakdancer nowhere. Well, I did the Suicide video. Maybe the record is in 89, but then I never did a video in 89 when I did Suicide. So by putting it out today, I got a new perspective on everything. I still got the breakdancers in the video. I got the whole five elements of hip-hop. I actually did a remix to the song so I can include the five elements of hip-hop towards the end of the song. I dedicated the song to the culture of hip-hop and to the five elements of hip-hop. And then, as they see it, all the breakdancers call me, all the graffiti writers, they call me, say, CB, you never forget, man. And I said, I can't forget, man. This is what made me who y'all like today, that culture. So, I'm never going to twist. That rap is something we do, but hip-hop is something we live. And then, I don't knock the other new rappers and stuff like that, but that's rap. They not hip-hopping.
That's
right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they definitely rapping, making money, feed their families. That's what it's all about, sure. But then when it comes to hip-hop, please, if you don't recognize it, then find somebody that recognize it and put you on to it, and then go ahead and do your thing. Just like you did for that record to make in the rap game. You had to find out who had the best rap songs. You had to emulate that, and then you became your rapper. So do the same for hip-hop then. You know what I'm saying? Because our culture is peace, love, unity, and having fun. And when you see a hip-hop coalition going down, that's all you see. Shape, size, and color. The B-boys, the B-girls, the graffiti writers, the DJs. Man, we be having a block party. It be love all around. When you go to the rap concerts, you better have your bulletproof vest on, have your phone on speed dial 911, and you know, understand what I'm saying? For real, man, because all you got to do is step on somebody's toes and party over, man.
Is it?
I know the last time we hung out busy, we was doing something with I was doing something with Brand Nubians and B More, and it was once again all love. You know what I mean? The people came,
and that was one of my shows. That's what I do. If I try to promote something, it's going to be a hip hop event. You're going to come and have fun because who I got on stage is going to give you a nice show. You're going to enjoy their music because you did, and I'm just bringing them to the forefront. That's all. I'm not bringing no imitators, no duplicators. I'm bringing the original crew. They looking all right. They singing their songs, and the people is happy, man. That's what I'm just trying to do. All that other stuff, I mean, fine. You can get somebody's paying you millions of dollars to emulate this or do this and do that, fine. But then when it comes to hip-hop, please let them know that that's a different thing what we do. We respect hip-hop or we love hip-hop. But don't say y'all hip-hop and then do something crazy and then it look crazy for us because we don't do it, man.
Right. That's right.
True indeed.
We just did an 80s, 90s party probably a couple months ago. And, I mean, you know, everybody came out with the ropes on and the Adidas suits. And it was all love. People jamming, dancing the whole time. You know, it's not what's going on now where, you know, you go to a party and a lot of standing around looking at your cell phone type of situation. Because once again, I don't think these younger cats been really exposed to.
And that's the only part about social media that I don't like. When, like you just said, when they used to come to the parties, nobody had a phone. Everybody was dancing and partying.
Right.
Now you go to a party, everybody on their cell phones, tweeting or beeping or talking or texting. It's like, you know, and then if they come to the show, everybody want to record the show. I mean, come on, how you going to party? How you going to throw your hands in there and scream and do all that if you videoing? They got cameramen for that. I mean, let the cameraman do that. Go buy the video or see the video somewhere else. But you came to enjoy yourself. And that's what I try to do on stage. I tell everybody, I mean, if you can't enjoy yourself, put your phone up, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Right. No doubt.
Because I need y'all to clap your hands. I need y'all to do this. You can't do it with your cell phone in your hand. Now, come on, man. I mean, stop it, y'all. Hey, other than that, I'm going to just do this and y'all go on about y'all business and then they change their mind. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt. Hey, Busy, you got to give us one of them. Come on, clap your hands. Come on. You know how you used to do it back in the day. Come on.
The clap your hands. Come on. The clap hands to everybody. Come on. From the streets of California to the shores of Maine. People there like the way I run my game because I got style and I got class and I don't pop my rap too fast. Got the PhD, got the master's degree, and being talked about over coffee and tea, and the float like the butterfly, sting like a bee, and there is no other that rocks like me, because I'm better than bold and bolder than the bad. I'm one of the best life ever had. When I came to earth by the meteorite, they didn't wanna give me a try, but they heard my voice couldn't make you dance, so they messed around and gave me a chance. I rocked the house so viciously, now the world is talking about Busy B.
Come on, man.
Fire.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Live, 97.5.
Back up, man. Come on, Live 97.5. It's Yours Radio. #1 show on Sunday. Make sure you tune in. Tell your grandmother, your father, your uncles, everybody. It's Yours Live. What's that? Real Radio is back.
Yes, sir.
It's Yours Radio.
Yeah. Sunday, fun day, turn your radios up. Donni-Oh, J-Mo, are you ready or what? 97.5, it's Yours Radio Live. From 4 to 7, you can chill before it's back to your job. You decide on your Sunday moves so you can cool out and groove out to Sunday school. If you coming from the sand, stuck in OC traffic, Ill Kid, the mixtape boss with OG classics. Anything from BDP to DOC, and of course taking the sports break with POV. You get the news, it's real, don't ever get it confused. If the word is in the street, we'll definitely bring it to you. Get in tune, Mr. Whitlock, Sheriff Dave Clark. They both blind, that's the reason why they stay lost. We for the people, that's the reason why we stay truest. Look at the coons, always trying to dance their way through it. If you got bars and send them in, just make sure it's clean and ill, give it a spin. If it's hot, then it's here. If not, it's gotta go. Hip hop and neo soul, J-Mo and Donni-Oh, let's go.